Today I'm going to talk about a simple method to increase your willpower for stressed out, busy people. I'm John Howell and I'm a lawyer, I'm a parent, and I've got a lot going on. And of course, like everybody, I want to be better about eating, drink less, exercise more, read more, things like that. And sometimes you're just tired and it's hard to do the things that you know you want to do to get to your goals. Some time ago, I had listened on Audible to a book called The Willpower Instinct, which was a great book. And listening to books on Audible is a great way to read more if you don't have time or you're in the car a lot like I am. In this video, I'm going to share with you a mnemonic that I created to help boost my willpower during those times when I don't want to be doing what I know I should be doing. One of the core lessons of the book is that it's hard to exercise your willpower when you're stressed out. Also, it's important to be aware of the choices you make, even the choices that you make that are not the greatest choices, and the feelings that you have before and after making those choices, so that you're more aware and can make better decisions in the future, hopefully. Okay, so the mnemonic is MASA RAID. MASA, M-A-S-A, RAID, R-A-I-D. MASA, M. Meditation. You've heard it about a million times. Because I'm so busy and there's other things that I need to be doing or want to be doing, as a way or a concession for myself, I say just meditate for 5 minutes a day. Just do the focused breathing meditation, 5 minutes. I do it right when I wake up. I do think it's helped me be a little bit more centered. That's tip number one with the willpower challenge. Now we get to the first A in MASA. This one is the avoiding moral licensing, which is a kind of a mouthful, but it's basically the idea that if you've done something good earlier that day or that week, sometimes people use that as a method to break their willpower. So if they say, well, you know, I didn't drink all week, I'm going to let loose now. You want to avoid that mentality, that moral licensing in order to do bad because you've done good in the past. Now we've gotten to S. The S stands for slowed breathing. This is a technique that I had heard of before, but sometimes forget to implement. And all you're doing is slowing down your breaths, taking 10 to 15 seconds per breath. Try to do that for 20 minutes, but you can do it for less. Like I said, like the meditation, just do it for 5 minutes. That triggers some biological response in your body that it's okay to relax. Then we get to the next A, which is awareness. Simply just make note that you're having this challenge, this willpower challenge, and make a note of how you feel. It's important to be aware of your choices. Sometimes it's difficult to, or it is difficult to control your thoughts and your feelings and your cravings, but just try to be a little more aware, and that kind of goes hand in hand with meditation and self-awareness. Then we get to R, so it's MASA RAID. Now we're on the RAID part, R. That stands for relax. This is one of my favorite techniques. Just lay down, don't watch TV, don't scroll through things on the internet. Just lay down, maybe listen to music, you could read a little bit, but I think the key here is to lay down and relax. It doesn't have to be for very long. Just set a timer on your phone, 5-10 minutes, lay down, relax. The next A is avoid stress. Now, this kind of goes hand in hand. You can see a little bit, it's a little bit redundant, but it's important. So if you're watching TV and you see something stressful or you're in a stressful situation, exit the stressful situation. Then we get to I. I is to imagine your future self and really try to think in detail about your future self. One where you are doing all the things you know you should be doing, where you are behaving the way you know you should be behaving, and think in detail about that. And that can help, having that mental picture, in giving you the willpower that you need to overcome the challenge. Finally, we get to D, that's delay. So MASA RAID, D is the last part of that. Delay, take 10, 15 minutes before you give in and just give yourself 10 to 15 minutes to make sure that's really what you want. If you still give in, that's okay. Just be aware, take note of it, note how you're feeling. Even 10 to 15 minutes can help you in overcoming the willpower challenge. There's things that we should be doing that we're not doing, and there's things that we're not doing that we should be doing. And it gets even harder when you're working full time, you're a parent, you're dealing with things, and we're in the middle of this coronavirus lockdown, trying to be our best selves. It can be difficult. Well, read the book Willpower Instinct. I'll put a link below. Also, as I mentioned, I'm a lawyer in Los Angeles. If you have any questions about that, go to my webpage and you can talk to me there.